党和人民风雨同舟，生死与共，始终保持血肉联系，是党战胜一切困难和风险的根本保证。正所谓得众则得国，失众则失国。
That message was first recorded in the Book of Rise, written more than 2,000 years ago. People-centric thinking has a long history in China, and it is one of the most important political ideals in Chinese culture. In 2020, the message revealed itself again in modern China. The COVID-19 pandemic has brought people's lives upside down. But Wuhan, a city once hit the hardest by the virus, has gotten back on its feet. What have the Chinese done right, and how it is connected to their view on people and their well-being? Let's meet with Steve McClure from Wuhan University, who has been through it all with people of Wuhan in the battle against COVID-19. Hi, Stephen.
Hello.
How are you?
Doing good, and you?
Good to see you again.
Nice to see you.
We're talking about this people-centric philosophy actually originated in this book, the Book of Rise, 2,000 years ago in China. And it has been a supreme philosophy for many rulers, many generations of rulers here in China. But you have the same concept. Abraham Lincoln said the government of the people, by the people, and for the people.
That, of the people, for the by the people, and for the people. It was which people he was talking about. Yeah. I think that's it was decorative speech.
And you think it is not implemented in full policies?
No.
So the people-centric principles is universal.
I think that works. You know, I mean, that's the only way to have effective governance, really. I mean, the people are the country. I mean, if you don't take care of the people, then what do you have?
Let's go back to 2020. What was life like?
Well, we had the lockdown.
Were you nervous back then?
Not really. I mean, I didn't feel I was at a high risk.
Did you get any kind of help from anywhere?
Well, I mean, everyone that was in my complex was being supported by the community volunteers and the neighborhood committee. You know, people came knocking on my door, checking my temperature, checking to see if I was okay. When I ran short on food, it was either the people from my workplace or the community volunteers that made sure I could get the food that I needed to continue to be comfortable.
How do you look at the different responses from people in Wuhan and elsewhere?
I thought it was excellent here because there was efforts made from the top, from the national level, that were supporting people in Wuhan, and then there were the efforts from the bottom, from the communities, to respond to it and coordinate. So I just thought that I just don't think there's any way to deal with the pandemic without having this massive amount of civic engagement to make sure that everyone was okay. I don't see how anyone can do a lockdown like in Western countries without having that kind of infrastructure.
Somewhere else in the world, for example, in your country, probably because of some of the lacks in efforts from the government.
Well, that's what I think it's for, but I don't necessarily think that we did that effectively this time around. Something's missing if you're not talking about the people. Well, if you lose sight of that, then you're not doing anything. When you have everything break down into an adversarial conflict, then how are you ever going to reach the kinds of compromises and consensus to move things forward?
This is a mid-sized community in Wuhan. What is it like 1 year after COVID?
恢复的很正常了，而且呢，社区呢在这1年里面也做了很多工作。
我们心情踏实下来，也跟我们社区的那个工作者啊是分不开的。他们不辞辛苦，4点多钟就去拖菜。
专门有专班志愿者，我们管委会还有人下来，24小时服务社区啊。每天有工作人员定点的询问，打电话，有时上门，每天是2次。
大家都积极报名，维护我们这个小家，每天巡逻在门口帮忙值班，小家好了，国家才能好，是不是？
The people-centric philosophy has been taken seriously in China. To put people first will be a test and reminder for the party and the government.
全党同志要把人民放在心中最高位置，坚持全心全意为人民服务的根本宗旨，实现好、维护好、发展好最广大人民根本利益。